Hey everyone, James here with another Easter egg hunter, where today we're going to continue looking at Super Mario Easter eggs, except rather than looking at secrets within his own games, we are now exploring other video games typically not even associated with our plumber friend, nor even Nintendo. Also, Dying Light and Borderlands, the pre-sequel levels, are not included, as I've tried to keep to secrets that are more obscure and less well known. Number 1. So we'll kickstart this episode off with a brief look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, whereby taking to the medium-sized multiplayer map of a state, a picturesque arena nestled on the Georgian-Russian border and home to rolling hills, mountains, trees and a lodge and many outbuildings, and a Super Mario reference can be spotted in the living room of the dwelling, where next to the Game Station 5 located on the cabinet underneath the wall-mounted TV, a selection of games are gathered that include the awesome title of Italian Plumber Princess Rescue. Number 2. In the very early stages of EA's first-person action-adventure Mirror's Edge that follows main heroine Faith hurling herself across the skyline while performing free-running death-defying acts, which is awesome and much like elements of Assassin's Creed, though these stunts are a lot more in-depth and deadly too. And yes, here there is an opportunity to stomp on top of a policeman, and to do so, make your way up until this point here, then hop onto this small square structure and run towards the edge, hitting LB in the process, then quickly press RT just as Faith crashes into the cop to activate the stomp attack, which subsequently initiates the achievement of Hey, it's me. Number 3. Ori and the Blind Forest is an absolute masterpiece composed by Moon Studios, and for me one of the better 2D platformers out there at the moment, especially if you're after a challenge, fast-paced action, uplifting story, mesmerising scenery and endless nooks and crannies to discover, some displaying very subtle and easily missed Easter eggs, as in the sunken glades where after escaping the Jinzo tree, Ori will now be able to swim in what were before poisoned waters, but at this particular location on the map, dive down into the deep where concealed amongst the underwater foliage a green warp pipe rests. Number 4. In Guacamelee, another amusing platformer, yet at times it is incredibly challenging, but for your efforts the game references vast amounts of video game characters. It's actually like one giant Easter egg, but in terms of our beloved Mario, there are several references, including 2 held in Santa Lucita, such as this 8-bit brick mural of Mario, followed by, in close proximity, an advertising board picturing Tag Team Number 1, the Super Hermanos or Super Brothers, a parody of Mario and Luigi. Though my favourite occurs after conquering the lengthy Temple of Rain stage, where after dodging the beast hell-bent on destroying you, Carlos's henchwoman steps in to produce this familiar message. Number 5. Rockstar's Bully is littered with a multitude of literature, comic, video game and movie connections, including Back to the Future, which we briefly looked at a few episodes ago. But if you're after something regarding our plumber friend, then look no further than the non-click student Ray Hughes, a friendly chap and is often found in the boys' dorm room or during transitional periods between school classes, especially near the lockers, and if you're lucky, he will say this following passage.
Jump like this. They say that kids imitate characters in video games, but I have yet to become a mustached plumber.
Number 6. On the Wii U version of SteamWorld Dig, after you have reached the second cave area via the pipe to the right of the discount custom store, you must dig down with Rusty to a depth of 237 metres, where you can uncover a doorway bearing the Roman numeral number of 1 that leads on into a room where, by stepping to the left and steam punching above using A, Rusty will smash a brick that unlocks a secret area. Apply the steam punch again and you can now go on to discover a fort from the Super Mario series, leading on into a Mario-like underground stage complete with coins, blocks, helpful items plus typical SteamWorld enemies, several of which have been positioned on platforms that are much like encountering the Hammer Brothers. Number 7. During the early moments of the 2005 third-person shooter Event Rising that follows main protagonist Gideon, aliens known as Seekers attack the space station he is on board, and his heroic brother Ethan becomes injured in the process, and it's during this point when he orders you to find Olivia, and that's when the Easter egg hunt begins, where first off you need to destroy the lockers at the far end of the room, which reveals a switch to activate, and after doing so by hitting E, turn around and run over to the column in the corner where another panel is present. Hit this, then backtrack through the double doors, heading left towards the fire, and a third panel lurks to your right. Next, re-enter the main room and exit via the single door to where soldiers are being attacked by Seekers. At this point, help out your colleagues for a little while, just until the doors at the end of the walkway open, since they are currently jammed. From here, run down the corridor and activate the panel to the gun locker, then proceed onwards to take down all the Seekers in the next room until the Marines can open the door. When it does finally open, kill the last enemy, then move on to the passageway which bears right to the end, leading on to another large room containing a second locker, which you must destroy to reveal the next switch. Activate it, then turn around and another panel rests on the column behind you. Then finally make your way outside to this area and push the final switch. Where upon doing so, a rainbow path, or road if you like, opens up, and on the other side a warp pipe rests, sending you on into a underworld 8-bit level complete with an 8-bit music and a Super Mario course to conquer before being able to select your next level via means of 3 more warp pipes. Number 8. During Part 1, Chapter 4 of Rockstar plus Remedy Entertainment's outstanding title Max Payne 2 The Fall of Max Payne, we encounter Ed the janitor washing down graffiti in the basement, whom gives up the 7th floor door passcode while in the midst of humming and singing Late Goodbye by Poets of the Fall. Upon reaching the 7th floor, more goons await Max, though shortly afterwards you can enter an apartment where a window is open, allowing us to hop on out to the ledge, where to the left, just after passing a drain pipe, the letter M has been tagged on the wall, to which you should tap the use button 3 times upon it. If you now turn 180 degrees around and look in the direction of the opposite building, 4 fireballs now manoeuvre continuously up and down, making for a more hazardous route to our next goal, though now all the more fun. Number 9. To complete this episode, we'll be seen out by one of several Mario mentions to grace the Assassin's Creed series, where during the opening moments of Sequence 3 of Assassin's Creed 2, where Ezio is guiding Sister Claudia and Maria, their mother, to safety, they are ambushed by Vieri, but thankfully Ezio's uncle is on hand to step in and help deal with the deadly attackers, and it's just after this point Ezio's uncle will introduce himself with this amusing piece of dialogue.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Mario!
Uncle Mario?
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible.
Hey everyone, this is James, and if you ever want to know what else I get up to, then you can always find and follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and if you're new to the channel, then why not subscribe and become part of the journey as we explore secrets, Easter eggs and glitches every single week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.